The Merton Mysteries, a Learn English radio series from the British Council. Something She Ate, Episode 8.
Hello, my name's Amanda Carlton.
And I'm David Evans. And in this series, we aim to improve your English language skills with the help of a series of crime mysteries.
At the start of the story, we heard that a woman called Anna Jenkins fell ill while she was having dinner at a restaurant in Merton. PC Gweno believes that someone tried to murder her.
There are two main suspects: Anna's new business partner, a woman called Rita Wardle, and Anna's uncle, a man called Elliot Jenkins.
Then, in the last programme, PC Gweno had a short conversation with Anna Jenkins at the hospital. This is how she described the conversation to her boss, Inspector Tate.
She definitely said that? You're sure?
She said she did it. She's always hated me.
But she didn't tell you who she was talking about?
No, I didn't get the chance to ask her. The doctor said I had to leave.
Oh, Gweno.
But it's obvious who it is. It has to be Rita Wardle.
Yes, I suppose it does.
She was sitting next to Anna Jenkins at the dinner, and the waitress told us she was looking at Anna Jenkins like she hated her. I mean, it's starting to make sense.
Is it?
Yes. You see, I think Rita Wardle waited for the right moment and put something into Anna's drink.
Well, you might be right, but there are still two big questions to answer. How did Rita know about Anna Jenkins' allergy? And also, why? Why would she do it?
I tell you what, Inspector. Why don't we go and ask her?
Good idea.
So, in our first scene today, Tate and Gweno go to Rita Wardle's office. The inspector knocks on the door and says,
Mrs. Wardle, can you open the door, please? This is the police.
A man is doing some work at the front of the building and he calls to them.
Is everything all right? Are you looking for somebody?
The inspector asks him who he is and what he's doing there, and he replies,
I'm just changing the sign on the front here. There you are. Jenkins and Wardle.
And what information does the man then give them about Rita Wardle? Let's find out.
Hello? Rita Wardle? Mrs. Wardle? Can you open the door, please? This is the police.
I don't think she's there, Inspector.
Oh.
Is everything all right? Are you looking for somebody?
I'm sorry. Who are you? Do you work here?
Not normally, no. I'm just changing the sign on the front here. There you are. Jenkins and Wardle.
So, do you know Rita Wardle?
No, not really. I spoke to her this morning, though.
And do you know where she is now?
No, I'm afraid not. She locked up her office and then left with her husband in the car. Looked like they were going off on holiday or something.
Really?
Yeah, they had lots of cases and bags in the back.
Did they? Did they indeed?
So what information does the man give them about Rita Wardle? He says,
I spoke to her this morning.
and he continues,
She locked up her office and then left with her husband in the car. Looked like they were going off on holiday or something.
and he explains why he thinks this.
They had lots of cases and bags in the back.
So it seems as though Rita Wardle has disappeared. You're listening to the Merton Mysteries, a Learn English radio series from the British Council. And don't forget, you can find more resources at our website at learnenglish.britishcouncil.org. In our next scene, PC Gweno goes to speak to her friend Hal. He has been helping her by doing some research into the case. At the start of the scene, he asks her,
So are you sure it's Rita Wardle?
PC Gweno tells him,
We're not absolutely sure, but we'll know as soon as Anna Jenkins is well enough to talk to us again.
She then tells him that Rita Wardle has disappeared, and Hal says,
That's a bit suspicious, isn't it?
and here are 2 questions for you. What are the police doing in order to find Rita Wardle? And what has Hal found during his online research? Here's the first part of the scene.
So, are you sure it's Rita Wardle?
Yes. Well, we're not absolutely sure, but we'll know as soon as Anna Jenkins is well enough to talk to us again.
So, what happens next then?
Well, we've tried to speak to Rita Wardle, but she's disappeared. She's gone on holiday or something.
That's a bit suspicious, isn't it?
It certainly is. But we've given her description to all the police in the area, and with a bit of luck, we'll find her in the next few hours.
Oh, and so that's it then, is it? Case closed?
I hope so. Unless you found out anything new.
Not really. I did my best, but there's not a lot of stuff online about any of these people. Do you want to see what I found?
Yeah, why not?
All right. If we go back a few years, there are some mentions of Anna Jenkins in the local newspaper. Here we are.
Oh, yes. Well, this was a long time ago. This is when she was at school.
So what are the police doing in order to find Rita Wardle? PC Gweno says,
We've given her description to all the police in the area, and with a bit of luck, we'll find her in the next few hours.
and what has Hal found during his online research? He says,
If we go back a few years, there are some mentions of Anna Jenkins in the local newspaper.
He starts to show them to PC Gweno, and she says,
This was a long time ago. This is when she was at school.
So is there anything of interest to PC Gweno here? We'll find out in just a moment. When the scene continues, Hal starts to talk about Anna Jenkins when she was at school. He says,
She was obviously a bit of a star. It looks like she was good at everything.
He then shows PC Gweno 3 photographs of Anna Jenkins. And here are 2 questions for you. What do the 3 photographs show? And what does PC Gweno notice about them? Let's find out.
All right. If we go back a few years, there are some mentions of Anna Jenkins in the local newspaper. Here we are.
Oh, yes. Well, this was a long time ago. This is when she was at school.
Yes, and she was obviously a bit of a star. It looks like she was good at everything. So, here she is winning the silver medal at her school sports day. In this one, she's runner-up in the Merton music competition. And here she is winning a prize for academic excellence.
Very impressive.
Yeah, I wish I'd been like that.
Just a moment, though, Hal. Just a moment. She didn't win first prize for academic excellence, did she?
No. It says here second prize.
Let me have another look. OK. There's Anna Jenkins with the second prize. And there's the girl who came first. Show me that photo of the music competition again.
All right.
Well, well. Look at the girl who won first prize.
Oh, yes. I think it's the same girl, isn't it?
And show me the photo of the sports day.
There you are.
So there's Anna Jenkins with her silver medal. And look at the girl who's won gold.
It's the same girl again.
Yes. And do you know what, Hal? I think I recognise that girl. Yes, I think I know exactly who she is.
So, Hal shows PC Gweno 3 photographs of Anna Jenkins. First, he says,
So here she is, winning the silver medal at her school sports day.
Next, he says,
In this one, she's runner-up in the Merton music competition.
the runner-up is the person who comes second in a race or competition. And he then says,
And here she is winning a prize for academic excellence.
A prize for academic excellence is awarded to someone who is very good at their school subjects. And what does PC Gweno notice about the photographs? She says,
Just a moment though, Hal. She didn't win first prize for academic excellence, did she?
In fact, she notices that in all 3 photographs, Anna wasn't the winner. In all 3 competitions, the winner was another girl, the same girl. And PC Gweno says,
I think I recognise that girl. Yes, I think I know exactly who she is.
So has she found a clue to help her solve the mystery? We'll find out in just a moment.
You're listening to the Merton Mysteries, a Learn English radio programme from the British Council.
In our final scene today, PC Gweno returns to Merton Police Station. The inspector says to her,
Well, we've found Rita Wardle.
He continues,
She's downstairs. Someone's taking her details, and then we can interview her.
PC Gweno sounds rather nervous and says,
I think we've got the wrong person.
And she explains why she says this.
You see, I know who tried to kill Anna Jenkins.
So, according to PC Gweno, who did try to kill Anna Jenkins? Let's find out, shall we?
Ah, there you are, Gweno.
Oh, hello, Inspector.
Well, we found Rita Wardle.
No, have you?
Yes, she's downstairs. Someone's taking her details, and then we can interview her.
Oh, Inspector.
Is everything all right, Gweno?
It's just... I think we've got the wrong person.
Nonsense.
No, I'm sure I'm right. You see, I know who tried to kill Anna Jenkins.
Yes, Rita Wardle.
No, Inspector, it's not Rita Wardle.
Oh, Gweno.
I'm serious, Inspector.
Well, who is it then?
It's the waitress. It's Carrie.
Who?
Carrie, the waitress from the restaurant.
What are you talking about?
I think we should go and speak to her. I think we should go right now. I'll explain on the way.
Well, according to PC Gweno, who tried to kill Anna Jenkins? She tells the inspector,
It's the waitress. It's Carrie, the waitress from the restaurant.
The inspector says,
What are you talking about?
And PC Gweno replies,
I think we should go and speak to her. I think we should go right now. I'll explain on the way.
So is PC Gweno right? Did Carrie, the waitress, try to kill Anna Jenkins? And if so, why would she do it? Join us again for the next episode of our story, Something She Ate. Now here's a chance to hear a part of today's drama again.
Hello? Rita Wardle. Mrs. Wardle. Can you open the door, please? This is the police.
I don't think she's there, Inspector.
Oh.
Is everything all right? Are you looking for somebody?
I'm sorry. Who are you? Do you work here?
Not normally, no. I'm just changing the sign on the front here. There you are. Jenkins and Wardle.
So, do you know Rita Wardle?
No, not really. I spoke to her this morning, though.
And do you know where she is now?
No, I'm afraid not. She locked up her office and then left with her husband in the car. Looked like they were going off on holiday or something.
Really?
Yeah, they had lots of cases and bags in the back.
Did they?
But that's all for today. You've been listening to The Merton Mysteries, a British Council Learn English radio series. And remember, you can find more resources at the British Council Learn English website at learnenglish.britishcouncil.org. Until next time, from Amanda Carlton and me, David Evans.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.